Hi guys, a massive thank you for checking out Club GK here today. Now before I explain how this works and why I've started Club GK, and also before I explain a bit about myself and my organisation, I just want to say it's vital, seriously guys, it's vital that you take charge of your goalkeeping coaching programme. Seriously, your goalkeeper's development relies on this. Also, don't think for one moment I'm trying to take care of your goalkeeping coach or get rid of your goalkeeping coach. Again, far from it. In fact, when you see what Club GK is all about, it can only benefit your goalkeeping coach and club, because they'll be involved with a network of international goalkeeper coaches, and obviously have the advantage of tapping into all that combined knowledge and more importantly connections. Okay, but before let me just tell you a bit about myself and J4K and why I've done this video and this website. My name's Ray Newlands. I'm the founder of Just for Keepers, which is the leading and largest goalkeeping schools in the world. We currently operate in 22 countries across 5 continents, and I'm very proud to say that no other goalkeeping schools in history even comes close to the success that we've had for our young goalkeepers around the globe. We've literally helped hundreds, probably well over 1,000 by now, get to professional soccer clubs and also gain college scholarships. But rather than me go on too much, just Google Just for Keepers and you'll see that we are a very reputable and trusted company. Another massive advantage of Just for Keepers is the combined experience and network of all our goalkeeper coaches is vast. We've got goalkeepers that played semi-professional, professional, international, even in World Cups. And if you join Club GK, your club will basically have will be tapping into all that international knowledge, which will only help your club, your goalkeepers and your club goalkeeping coaches. Okay, so the reason why I've started this, over the past 2 years, I've focused more and more on the USA. I've got to know a lot of friends, from coaches to board members, and they all seem to say the same thing, that they're frustrated that they cannot get any consistency with the goalkeeping coaching program. And what I mean by this is, a goalkeeper coach will come in, a goalkeeping coach will come in, stay 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, go. Then another goalkeeping coach will come in. So it's like a conveyor belt of goalkeeping coaches, if that makes sense. And believe it or not, one soccer club had 14 goalkeeping coaches in less than 5 years. That is so dangerous for the goalkeepers and also the club, to be honest with you. Because what happens here, and again, I know it's not the soccer club's fault, and I know for the most part, most soccer clubs would rather have one goalkeeping coach stay for five seasons, but obviously we all know that's not going to happen for the most part. But this is where the danger is, guys. A goalkeeping coach will come in, will say, right, we're doing my technique, because goalkeeping is all about technique, my technique and my style, which is the right thing to do, by the way, if the goalkeeping coach knows what he's talking about or she knows what she's talking about. The problem is, though, is when they leave and the next goalkeeper coach comes in, they say, right, we're now going to forget about what the last goalkeeping coach did. We're now going to do my technique and my style. And then it all starts again. Then another goalkeeping coach comes in. So hopefully you get what I'm saying here, guys, where the problem is. What happens now is goalkeepers are got used to a technique, and then all of a sudden they're now getting asked to change the technique or even fine-tune the sort of slightly change the technique. Still very dangerous unless the goalkeeping coach knows what they're doing. And normally what you'll find as well, and if you think back, you'll go, you know what, Ray, actually I remember this. When a new goalkeeping coach comes in, that's when you see your goalkeepers making a lot of silly mistakes and maybe letting in a lot of silly goals. If that's happening, please do not tell the goalkeepers off. It's not their fault. Not the goalkeeping coach's fault either, by the way. But where an outfielder has time to obviously hone their skills, and if they make or hone their new technique, and if they make a mistake on the pitch, they've got fellow outfield players that can obviously sweep up after them. If a goalkeeper makes a mistake, as we know, for the most part, it's a goal. So a goalkeeper's not got the same luxury as an outfield coach, if that makes sense. Okay. So this is why I brought in Club GK. So obviously the whole club can work under one hymn sheet, if that makes sense. So what my idea is, what we've created, not just myself, other fellow coaches in J4K, we've created an interactive website that the whole club can use. The goalkeepers, the club goalkeeping coaches, even the club coaches. And obviously, when you have a moment, have a look at what you get. You'll get session plans, tons of videos. You'll get a forum, so all the goalkeepers can speak to goalkeepers all over the world and get advice. The goalkeeping coaches can speak to goalkeeping coaches all over the world as well through this forum. So it's basically about continued education. We also do a course on the mental side of goalkeeping. Hardly any, probably 1% of goalkeeping coaches coach the mental side of goalkeeping, and that's vitally important. That should be taught to any goalkeeper that wants to play in goal. So the website's completely interactive, and if you can just imagine this, let's say for example, your club goalkeepers get 2 hours a week coaching. Now, I'll be honest with you, that's not enough, but I understand as a club there's only so much goalkeeping coaching that you can give. But just imagine if you get involved with Club GK, you can say to your goalkeepers, look guys, we're going to give you club coaching, but we've got this new service that you can go in, and obviously they can continue the education, obviously by getting the session plans, watching the videos, etc. And what we found on average, that a goalkeeper, so obviously we've been testing this for many months now, that most goalkeepers will be on the website for an average of 15 hours through the week. So they're getting an additional 15 hours on top of the goalkeeping coaching that they're getting within your club. That can only be advantageous to your goalkeepers and also your goalkeeping coaches as well, because they've got the same access to everything. So hopefully that makes sense, and I've only briefly explained that, guys, okay? But that's what the website's all about. And we'll also be giving the goalkeepers homework, and there'll be competitions that you can win, free goalkeeping gloves, etc. So hopefully that makes sense. Also, it will help you as a club attract goalkeepers. Please listen to what I'm going to say now, okay guys, because I don't care if you're top of the league or bottom of the league, this will attract goalkeepers, okay? So, but I'll probably best explain it another way. Imagine that you're a young goalkeeper and a parent. Again, you need to be honest here. Which club would you go to? Would you go to a soccer club that basically they get 2-3 hours a week coaching, but basically none of the goalkeepers go on to college level or play professional, because the goalkeeping coach in the club has got no contacts to help them? Or all of a sudden there's another club in the same area, and then the parents and the goalkeeper looks at this other club, and then they see the goalkeepers are getting developed. He finds out that obviously that they've got this Club GK, and they've obviously got the continued education, but more importantly they see goalkeepers from this club going on to scholarships, maybe getting transferred to professional soccer clubs, because of the network and the opportunities that Just for Keepers and Club GK can offer the club and the club goalkeepers, if that makes sense. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, guys, to see that if there's two clubs to choose from, one where there's no opportunities and the other club where there is opportunities, as a parent yourself, which club would you like to take your son or daughter to? I think the answer is obvious, guys, isn't it? And that's what Just for Keepers and Club GK can do for your club. So when you're trying to entice goalkeepers to come to your club, you can say, look, obviously we're one of the best clubs in the area. We've got a fantastic facility. All our club coaches are highly qualified. We've got a highly qualified goalkeeping coach, and also as well, it might be interested to know that we're also partnered up with Just for Keepers, which is the leading largest goalkeeping schools in the world. And if you've got ability, they will get you an opportunity somewhere. How good does that sound? And if you're still not convinced, guys, you need to go and speak to your goalkeepers and the parents of a goalkeeper, guys, okay? Because I'm telling you now, as I say, I've been doing this since I was 8. I've been professional for 10 years. Been doing Just for Keepers since 1999. I know how goalkeepers and parents think, and I'm telling you now, goalkeepers will be more attracted to your club if they had something like the Club GK. Yeah, it's great to have the website, but obviously it's with our international contacts as well, if that makes sense. So that's more or less me finished, guys. Have a good look at the website. Have a word at your goalkeeping coach as well, and hopefully he or she's got no ego, because to be honest with you, we've got international goalkeeper coaches who've played in World Cups, and they swear by the Club GK, Just for Keepers, and obviously the global network of obviously goalkeeping coaching that we've got, and they swear that our system is the best resource for their goalkeeping training sessions. So hopefully your goalkeeper's not got the ego, guys, and he will see or she will see the benefits of being involved with ourselves as well. And the last thing that I want to say as well, please get personal with ourselves as well. So this is not just going to be a website and you'll never get to meet or speak to ourselves as well. If any of your goalkeeper coaches or any of your club coaches want to speak to myself or any other goalkeeping coach involved in Club GK, we're more than happy to Skype. If you want us to come and help with maybe running a goalkeeping course, we'll come and help with our experiences to do that, and we can offer like prizes, etc., that other organisations can't offer. So we're not just as I say, we're not just going to be. It's not going to be impersonal, if that makes sense. We want this to be very, very personal. We want to get to know you. We want you to get to know ourselves as well. So you know, we will we'll Skype any time to any of your goalkeeping coaches, guys. Okay, as I say, because you know we want the opportunity to have a positive impact on your goalkeepers. And I know I speak for all the coaches involved in my network. All we want to do is give an opportunity for a young goalkeeper, an opportunity that we never had, to be honest with you. And that's what we live for, that's what we strive for every single day. So if we can help your goalkeepers through your club, your coaches and your goalkeeping coaches, we're still indirectly helping your young goalkeepers, if that makes sense. And that's all we live by, to be honest with you guys. So all I would love you to do is give Club GK an opportunity to help your club and help your goalkeepers and goalkeeping coaches. You will not be disappointed. And definitely the last thing as well, guys, we do ask for a small monthly payment, but when you see how much we charge, you will see that we are definitely not doing this for profit, guys. Seriously, we just want to make sure that each club, obviously, you know, obviously they get access, that all our bandwidth and all our expenses covered, guys. Okay, but when you see obviously how much we're charging, you'll see straight away that